guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do an updated foundation highlighting contouring routine. My skin type is oily. I draw more to medium to full coverage foundations. I like matte finishes, and if you have oily skin, you want something with a matte finish so it can control your oils. If you have dry skin, you want something more of like a radiant, dewy, glowy type of finish so it looks like you're hydrated. Before I ever get started on my foundation, I wash my face and brush my teeth and all that stuff. My face wash is the Philosophy, the Purity one, and it has chamomile in it, so it kind of calms my skin. Moisturizers on at night, because even if you have oily skin, you still want to moisturize. So that will create a nice clean canvas for my foundation. You just don't want to like wake up in the morning and then get straight to your makeup. You want like all whatever germs and bacteria or whatever that was like on your pillow. I guarantee you guys probably drooled in the middle of the night, and so you want to clean that and make a nice clean canvas. I always put my makeup on before I put my clothes on. I just found that easiest for me because sometimes I would have like powder on my t-shirt, or I would actually like drop like concealer like on my t-shirt, and I don't want that to happen. So I would just get my pajama shirt that I really didn't care about, that I really don't care that gets dirty, and I will wear it while I'm doing my makeup. So when you guys see me like in t-shirts like my Spider-Man t-shirt right now, that means like I'm still in my pajamas and I really don't care to change, honestly. So the first thing I do is get Benefit's Professional, or also I might have threw it away, but it is the Lorax mattifying Perfection. It's good because it blurs the appearance of pores. It's super silky, and it's like lightweight, and like it'd be over and under your foundation. Lorac one, I do love it. It's like the same texture as this, but just clear. But it also has I forgot how to pronounce it. It's like salicylic acid or something like that, and that pretty much helps fight acne. I need like the smallest amount, and I get like about I just fill the top of my finger and I dot in everywhere, like my nose, my forehead, and all that stuff. And this is super blendable. I'll move it around, and you kind of want to like pat it in to fill in your pores. It just pretty much blurs out your pores and like fills them in and stuff. It doesn't completely get rid of it. That's where your foundation will come in. Do not do a full thick layer of foundation, because that's like it'll be just too much layers of like, plus my contouring, my concealer, my highlighting, and stuff like that. I'll mix foundations, depends on like what day I'm using. Not every day will I have tons of foundations, so every day I'll use a different foundation. But today I'm going to use Matchmaster and Studio Fix Fluid, and this is a demi matte finish, and this is a matte finish. Pump one pump in the back of my hand, and I'll mix them together. I switch from these brushes. I use the Bare Minerals the Precision Face Brush. It's like a nice flat angled brush. This is fabulous. This used to be my holy grail, which is the Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki brush, and I'm pretty sure everybody and their mom owns this brush because Sigma and like Jaclyn Hill are like obsessed with these brushes. But to me, like, look at the brushes. Can you see? This one is like perfectly amazing. This one sheds like a freaking mother, like you don't even know. So and I always like found it like streaks like of hair going in like on my face, and I didn't want that. So that's when my friend gave me this. He works at Bare Minerals, and he was fabulous enough to give this to me, and this is so amazing. Like you pat it in, you just blur it in, and then like this corner can really get in your eyes and stuff like that. So I really like this foundation Precision Face Brush. That's amazing. But for today, I'm going to use this Morphe brushes. These are somewhat still new to me, and this is a flat one, and this one doesn't shed either. That's like the only thing about the F80 Flat Top Kabuki brush by Sigma, is it freaking sheds like crazy, and it drives me insane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretty much pat this and pat it on my foundations onto my face. You want to press your foundation into your skin. Press your foundation into your skin so it's filling in your pores, and then you want to buff it out. You want to neglect this part of your face because you still want it to blend into your neck and whatnot. Some people conceal first, but I find that unnecessary to conceal first, because when you conceal and then you buff it into your foundation, it's just moving your concealer and you're just wasting your money. Because most of the time your foundation will conceal for you. So I foundation first and then concealer, because whatever blemishes you have that your foundation didn't cover, that's when your concealer comes in. Some people actually get their ear too, if like their hair is going to be up or just their ears are going to show in general. Whatever I have left in the back of my hand, I'll see, like this needs to go away. And for some reason, like, I always have like little dots of whatever blemishes over here, so I'll press that more. This is like with the extra foundation I have. I already did at my beauty blender. It's nice and ready to go, and I'm going to blend that out. And the extra, see this little extra I have, I'll get like half of it and I'll put it under my eyes. Concealer is really unnecessary to do, as you just saw my transformations of whatnot. Is you always want to do all your liquids first and then your powders last. I'm going to get Benefit's erased paste, and this is, let me warn you, this is very, very pigmented, super pigmented. And it kind of has a weird crayons or plastic or something. It has like a weird thing, but it works amazing for like an eye brightener. And it's a salmon color, so it cancels out like your darkness. So what I'm going to do is, I found this best with using my, since it's like almost, I don't know how to describe it. Like, this is seriously enough for both of my eyes. Like, probably more than enough. I need to put some back. Okay, this is enough for both of my eyes. What I found is better to use this with my finger rather than like a brush, because the brush, since this product is super thick, and the brush picks up too much product, and I don't want that. Put this right under. This is a concealer and an eye brightener. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I use this as like a highlighter, like an eye brightener highlighter. And whatever I have over here, like too much, I bring it right over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my beauty blender again. And if you do not have a beauty blender, now I'm going to get the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to get a angled kabuki brush. I'm going to dip it into this banana shade. This one is way more cool tone than this one or this one. So I like to use cool tones to sculpt my cheekbones and stuff like that, and then warm it up as I go up, like cool tones, and then warm up the product with warmer tones, because unless I'm gonna bronze, I'll use a warmer tone all over the face, but if I'm gonna contour, I'm just going to do that. My Bobbi Brown foundation stick, and I'm going to sculpt where the contour is going to be at. Actually, this is the correcting stick, but when I'm done with this, I'm just going to get the foundation stick, which is like the same thing, but they were out of the color I wanted, so I just ended up getting this. So I put the product up. You want to keep this side clean as possible from any contouring or bronzing, and as you can see where your contour is going to be at, is pretty much like right under your cheekbone, and you can feel your cheekbone. This is like really flabby, and this is like not flabby. So it's like pretty much from like, if you go from like right here from your ear, your sideburns, whatever your sideburns are. So from the top of your sideburns, and everybody got sideburns, okay? From the top of your sideburns, you're going to drag it down, and that's where your natural contour is going to be. I don't find this helpful at all, because this is like going to leave a streak on your face, and you don't want a streak, you want a contour. So you see, this is like my natural hollow. That's where I normally follow it. Is get that MAC brush, and I'm gonna blend it. I just kind of, with whichever one I'm working at. And all contouring is going to do is bring out face structures and definition to my face, and make it slimmer looking and stuff like that. I do have a really round face, and it's pretty much just going to create an illusion of something that's like my face is thinner, and bring out my cheekbones, because my face is super round. Some people drag it down here. I find that more of like the drag queen look, or some people like bring it up to sculpt cheekbones, almost like Jeffree Star. He kind of drags it like this to sculpt out the cheekbones, but it's wide, so I'm going to make it illusion as if it's not so wide. But for my cheeks, as I told you, and my like right here pretty much in general area, I like to use cool tones. So I'm gonna get this middle one. I don't know what it's called, but because I threw away the box. I'm going to get the Benefit thing and dip it in that. In this 130 brush, it's going to blend it out. I'm going to get this color and that 130 brush, dip a little bit in there, and I'm going to frame my face. So pretty much all around the hairline. Also, these powder products are also setting your foundation, and I'm going to keep this T-zone right here away from the bronzer. Okay, now I'm going to bring it down, and this is pretty much just going to create a nice defined jawline, instead of like you having like a second chin. It's all an illusion, remember that. Now I'm going to get the Naked Flushed, and if you don't have any of these, you should, because it's only 30 bucks and you get bronzer, highlighter, and a blush, which is an amazing price, instead of buying all of them individually $30 each. I'm going to get a Sigma F40 brush, and it's meant to be a contour brush, but I like it as a blush brush. So I'm going to get this, and seriously, this is super pigmented, so be careful. And I kind of like half smile. I don't necessarily focus it right here, and right here is called the apples of your cheeks. I don't focus it right there, just because like I smile, it's nice and dandy and whatnot, and daisies and stuff, and then I don't smile. I don't find that super helpful. I kind of put it like next to the apples of my cheeks, and I blend it up almost toward my hairline. I just like pretty much blend it and have it fade. Go and get this brush again with no additional product and blend it all out. MAC brush, I think it's the 150 brush, and I'm going to get the highlighter of this palette. I'm going to highlight the very tops, like see, it's your bronzer, contour, your blush, your highlighter goes right here, right pretty much under your eye. Now I'm going to get MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in shade Medium. I used to use this brush, the one I just used to highlight, but I'm going to use, this is, I know it's ghetto, but I'm going to use this. I find this better, or some people have, like, some people use, I know people prefer using these because they prefer using the tap and roll method rather than just like blotting it all with a big old brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of the product, and I know this is the older one, but I have like a bunch of backups. So now I'm going to set my foundations. I'm going to press it into the skin and see how it like really helped define that again. This is pretty much the completed look with my full face. As you can see, as I mentioned before, eyes complement, you know, your skin. Skin complements your eyes. Your brows frame the face. So this is the completed look. I will pair this up with a nude lip. I hope you guys enjoyed my full face contour, foundation, whatnot routine. And I do have a tutorial on this eye look. It's the blacked out smoky eye if you want to check that out and get this dramatic, yet sexy smoky eye. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!